Hi, my name is Bekah Rieke, and I am a school teacher and work part time at a school for kids with autism called Lionsgate Academy. I work with high schoolers that are neurodiverse. They have autism, they might have other disabilities. Knowing about meditative movements, it seemed like an obvious thing that I would want to introduce to the students. um, so, in just introducing the concept of an intention or the concept of an affirmation, I right away thought, let's incorporate movement and incorporate the body into this process. So I showed your meditative movement videos with the 5 key movements to the students, and we practiced together, almost as if you were our teacher. So we watched your videos, and I introduced you as a friend of mine that I was lucky to know. And we started with, I am safe, I am loved, and continued on from there with those. I think it's 5 videos that we could watch. And that was an easy way to just introduce them to what we were doing. I didn't even have to say much. I just turned the video on and said, let's just follow along. We did do them without the videos at a certain point. So I wasn't necessarily playing the videos because we had embodied them at that point. I release anxiety comes to my mind because life is stressful. These kids have so much going on. And so just those really basic ones, I am safe, I am loved, I release anxiety. Uh, we did them enough times that yeah, I didn't have to play the videos anymore. And we would just do them. And I would sprinkle them in here and there, right? Like even just for a break. I also teach health. And so I might for a break in the middle of health class, because our classes are about 80 minutes and we need breaks, I might say, everybody stand up and we're going to do a movement. There is a student that's popping in my head right now, and I think that he's always been on my mind when I talk about it because I see so I work with some students that are not very verbal. They aren't going to process verbally a lot with you if you ask a lot of reflective questions. They will a little bit, but it'll end quickly. So it was really neat for me to see with some of these really fundamental affirmations and meditative movements how I could see right away that this was they were feeling it in their bodies and they were embracing it right away. There was zero resistance to doing this, which you might imagine that teenagers might be a little like, "Oh, why are we doing this?" There was really none. And I think it was because I just started playing your videos and they watched you doing it. And then there's something about watching a video and just following along, and they just started following along, and it just was very seamless. There was no resistance. And I really felt like they just fully and quickly embraced it and embodied it. The word embodied keeps coming to my mind, like it was in their body to say I am safe. And when I think about those students not even knowing their backgrounds very well, but maybe having little inklings of their backgrounds, these foundational things are so important. I I am safe is a big one because I don't know what's going on in their lives, but our school really does strive to be a safe place. And so to say that, like here in this room, in this school, I am safe is a big deal.